I'm the guy that takes the bullets, okay? I don't vote. I don't get a vote on this, but I'm the guy that takes the bullets. Okay. I answered 100-something emails in the last few days. I've taken phone calls. I've tried to be very open. I know a lose-lose situation, so I'm not going to bring anybody around on this, and I'm disappointed in the impressions of me. I mean, character assassination's fine. Have at it. Fact of the matter is, there's nobody on this dais that signed a non-disclosure, and there's nobody on this dais that voted for this. I voted in. Okay. We've been examining this thing for almost a year, and there's nobody on the council jumping up and down and saying we have to do that. We're all in a learning phase. A lot of the things that we were told, we couldn't tell you, and that was a mistake. They know it was a mistake. So it wasn't a secret thing. It was just that we kept saying, can we tell them? Can we tell them? Can we tell them? And they kept saying no. That was the decision that they made, okay? So as a result, you're here tonight because of lack of trust, lack of transparency, and lack of everything else. Anybody that talked to me, and I'm sure anybody that talked to anybody on the dais and said, are you guys going to pass this, said, it's probably not going to happen. But your coming out tonight is an absolute expression of how democracy works. You came and said, we don't want it. Now, I think you're pretty aggressive to these people who haven't even had a chance to vote on it, and tell them you're going to take them out of office and everything else when they never got a chance to vote it down because it was withdrawn. So now we'll see what happens next time. There'll be more transparency, obviously, and they can bring it back and they don't even have to entertain it. They're going to say we don't want it. But you got to let the process work. All the screaming, yelling, I'm a little embarrassed by that, as a matter of fact. When the people opposed spoke, the crowd was quiet. As soon as somebody spoke in favor, they were yelled down. That's not how that works. Everybody should get a chance to say what they believe in, and then everybody make judgments as a result of that. Now, when they come back with a proposal, God knows what it'll be or God knows what it'll tell you. But I hope at that point you at least look at it and say, okay, no, even with this new information, we don't want it. Or with this new information, I don't think it's going to change anybody's mind. But let's let the process work. So, vote me in, vote me out. You know, I had a job before I came here. I'll have one after I leave here. I would like to continue to do what I think are the good things that we're doing for the community. And there's a hell of a lot more to it than just a data center. That's just one snippet of everything that's going on. So I think watch what we do. Hold us accountable. I don't know it has to be as dramatic as it was tonight, but you do have an opportunity to communicate with us, and we will communicate back with you. So there's good work being done in this city. And I kind of hate to see this lynch mob attitude about some things when, in fact, there's things wrong. There's no doubt about that. The lack of transparency was horrendous. We all know that up here. That will not be, if they can't come back and do that again. So you've built that protection into tonight. You said, by God, don't come back and do that again. So if they do, I don't even think they'll entertain it.